Lovelies, my name is Leckakay, and welcome to your ultimate guide on how to start streaming on Mixer. So if you're clicking on this video, you're probably somebody who's never streamed before and is curious, or maybe you're streaming on another platform and you just want to know more about Mixer to see if it's the right fit for you to start streaming on, or maybe this is your 7th cat video and you're only now realizing I'm talking and I'm not a cat, and that I have this lovely mug instead. Either way, I am going to be showing you guys what it takes to start streaming on Mixer so that you can start playing on the platform for yourself. I personally stream on Mixer 6 days a week from Monday through Saturday, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. Alaska Standard Time. So if I miss any questions that you guys may have or didn't explain something quite the way that you want and you need more clarification, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I respond to all of them, so I'll get back to you guys very, very quickly. Or if you want to, feel free to come visit my Mixer streams. Like I said, I'm live 6 days a week and I answer questions all the time because I love talking about streaming and Mixer and everything that in general. So if that sounds right up your alley, I would love to see you guys come communicate with me in my community and chat. That being said, let's go ahead and actually get started to show you how to stream on Mixer, which is going to be step 1. Creating an account. So if you're on PC, the first thing that you're going to see is up here in the top right corner, there's a button that's blue that says sign in. If you click on that, you'll be prompted to sign in with your Microsoft account, which if you click on it will bring you here so you can type in your email, phone number, Skype, username, etc. if you already have a Microsoft account to log into. If you don't, you can create one. But if you don't want to mess around with the Microsoft account, you can also sign in through your Twitter or Discord, and you would just sign in with your authentications for your social media on Twitter in order to create a Mixer account, or if you choose the Discord option, it will just ask you to enter in your email and password that you use for Discord, and it'll create an account using that same email and password for you to be able to sign in. If you've already authenticated your account either of these two ways, then you can sign in using those credentials right here on the screen. If you're on mobile, it's going to look the exact same way. You'll open the Mixer app and then this will pop up when you go to sign in, and then you can use the same options, which is pretty convenient. If you're on Xbox, it's going to be a little bit different because you are already going to have a Mixer account just by having your Xbox account. So your Xbox account that you create when you first buy your Xbox and you set everything up is going to be what you are using on your Mixer. So you can go through and just create that account by virtue of having an Xbox. Now that you've created an account, you're going to want to change it. I've logged into mine, and yours is going to look different. Instead of a profile picture here in the top right, you are going to have a blue circle. So this brings us to step 2. Don't be a basic bitch blueberry. Nobody likes blueberries. If you want to start streaming on Mixer, you definitely don't want to be a blueberry. And you also don't want to have the auto-generated username that you are going to get by virtue of simply having created the account. So we're going to change that right now. The first thing you're going to want to do is click on your basic bitch blueberry up here in the top right, and then scroll all the way down here to account. When you click on account, it'll bring you here. You can connect your other accounts if you want to. Right here under change username is going to be where you can change the automatically generated one to whatever it is that you want to type in. The best thing you can do is just keep it brand consistent, so if you had one on another platform, just make it the same. If you want to change it later on, you can do so after 30 days. If you want to go and change your profile picture after you've done your username, you're going to want to go to the broadcast dashboard instead of account. Once you click on the broadcast dashboard, you're going to want to scroll down here on the left-hand side and go to customize, which is going to prompt you to change a bunch of things so that you can customize your account. Your avatar is here in the top right, and this is where you can click on it to choose a file from your computer, upload that. You can have a social thumbnail, so every time that you post about your streams going online, it's going to have this image be what shows up. So if you have an avatar, or if you have a logo, or if you have something that's identifying to your brand for your stream, you're going to want to upload this here so that every time you do that tweet or that post about going live, this is going to be what shows up. This is also where you can put in some information about your channel. Same thing, if you share your social link, it'll have this picture and this little description going along with each other, and then you can edit your channel description here as well. There's some other things like an offline image and a background, but as far as just starting out, you really only need to worry about changing your avatar so you actually have a profile picture and adding a social thumbnail if it's applicable to your brand. If you don't have a brand yet because you're just starting out, don't worry about it. The biggest thing is just don't be a blueberry. If you're on mobile and you're trying to make all of this happen, you can still get to this page, but you can't get to it on your own through the mobile app, which is a little unfortunate. What you're going to have to do is go up to your URL and go to mixer.com/dashboard/channel/customize. And once you do that, you'll then be able to upload your avatar, edit your things, and do what you need to do from your mobile phone. That way you can have all this set up before you even start streaming. Alright, so you've got your personalized account. Cool. Awesome. So now we can move on to step 3, which is customizing the notifications for your channel. Once you go to your broadcast dashboard, when you're done customizing, scroll up here to the top and it has a little badge next to it. It says broadcast. What you're going to want to do is copy this stream key and attach it into your Streamlabs OBS or whatever streaming software it is that you're using. If it's your first time streaming on Mixer, it is going to prompt you to go through a little course to teach you about Mixer and about how to start streaming on it, and you'll have to go through a 24-hour wait period to get your first stream key so you can start streaming on the platform. Once you get that stream key after the 24-hour period, put it into your streaming software just like you would any other platform that you've been on before if you've been on any other platform. From here, you can customize what your broadcast is going to look like. So the title of your stream is over here on the left-hand side. You can type in the game that you're going to be playing, the channel audience, family-friendly teen, etc., language, and then a share text of if somebody shares your stream, this is going to be what it says, so you can feel free to customize that to be unique to your channel. I definitely recommend over here on the right hand side with preferences that you do customize these to be brand specific and be consistent rather than just the generic regular things that Hypebot will have in here as default. So make sure that you have the percentage username percentage for whoever it is that's hosting you. Whoever it is that you go and host, you have their name in there as well. You can choose whether or not you want to have subscriber announcements on. If you are a partner, that's going to be what comes up. If you aren't a partner and you're just learning how to start streaming, you don't need to have subscriber announcements. They're just there. Follower ones you always want to have on because you want to recognize every time you gain a follower. So make sure that you have that be specific to your channel too. I recommend keeping the recordings of your streams just because having VODs there is nice. They disappear after 14 days anyway, so it's not like you're going to just have a flood of walls on your things. If you want to download them and use them beyond the 14-day period that they're kept on Mixer, you can. There's a download option directly from the VODs, so it's a good idea to just have that for people to go back and check out as well. I like having autoplay in your most recent stream when you're offline, so if people come to your channel and you're not hosting somebody, then it just shows the last VOD, which it can do if you've kept your recordings. So those two kind of go hand in hand together. Mute other streams when you're streaming is super duper useful, especially if you are on and hosting and supporting a lot of people like I do and you want to get really involved in the Mixer community. You're going to want to do this, otherwise you are not going to be able to have super great audio when you're first starting. You're like, oh, I hear somebody in the background. Oh, surprise, surprise, it's my friend that I left on from hosting before. I'm just on their channel. I forgot to pause their stream. So that's just a safe one to do. Catbot moderation is their basic attempt for... not their basic attempt, but the basic bot, essentially, that they have for moderating as an auto bot here on Mixer. You can go in and customize that more by going down here on the very far left-hand side. You can click on moderation to go in and further customize Catbot. I have mine turned off because even when it's turned off, it's already on the lowest possible setting, which, you know, flags and gets rid of the biggest words and phrases that people often do to spam when you're streaming. If you want to set it higher because you're a family-friendly stream, if you want to set it high just for people that are not in your channel very often, because you can go in here and you can make it so that it's on hella high moderation for people that are from rank 1 to 20, and then it just completely cuts off and people can say whatever the hell they want from rank 21 to 100. Depends on your channel, obviously. Make the best decision for yourself based on that. You also, when we're talking about moderators here, although Catbot is useful, you want to have human moderators. So if there's anybody from another platform that you are on right now and you are going to transfer over to Mixer, make sure that you mod them, which you can do by doing /mod, or if you have them type in your chat. For example, let me go back to the homepage over here. If I go to my channel, and we go to, I'm hosting Not Your Mom right now. She is freaking amazing, and if you guys don't know her, I highly recommend her. For example, if I scroll down here, you guys can see that Scrawny Fish is, oh, I'm on her thing. If you're hosting somebody, it's going to have their chat and your chat. So if you click on your chat, I can come over here, and if I scroll up past all these people that have been here, for example, I'll just click on backslash. I can come over here and... I'm sorry, not backslash, Hypebot. Hypebot is already a moderator on my channel. You can tell because it's green. But if you scroll down, let me move my camera so that you can actually see what I'm talking about here. But if you scroll all the way down here on the bottom, you'll see that it says there's an option to unmod them. If they weren't modded, then you'd be able to add them as moderator with this same button. So I could unmod Hypebot and remod Hypebot, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. That's how you would do it if they interact with your chat. Or you could just / mod and then at whatever username, kind of similar to Twitch, and it'll add them in. So very, very easy to do. You always want to make sure you have at least one human moderator that you trust. If you're just starting out and you don't know anybody, then that's totally fine to just have Catbot. Just make sure you interact with the community and find people that you interact and mesh well with, that you trust to keep charge of your chat while you are away. Plus, you're your own moderator when you're first starting out, but it's nice to be able to have that extra pair of eyes if you're busy playing a game or in the middle of a chase or something similar. Make sure that after you've done the customization of your moderators that you go down here to monetize and click on that link. You're going to want to sign up for open monetization. You can do this with having 0 followers on your account and then start earning embers, which are the equivalent of bits on Twitch, and start earning money on Mixer. It's really nice. There's a lot of other ways that you can make money without having to have any followers or be a partner on Mixer. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm going to be making a video on how to start making money on Mixer next week. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and have liked this video if you are excited for the next one so that you don't miss out when it goes up. But for now, you're going to want to just sign up for that after you've already created your account and start going in on it. Alright, so the last thing we've done, now that we've customized everything, we have moderators, we are not a basic bitch blueberry, we've actually created an account and have signed up for things. We need to start streaming. So we are going to go back to our broadcast dashboard if we're on PC or mobile with that /dashboard /channel /broadcast. You are going to want to copy the stream key, assuming you've already waited the 24-hour period to be allowed to start streaming on Mixer, and then paste that directly into whatever it is that you prefer for streaming software. I use Streamlabs OBS. You can use XSplit, OBS Studios, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to stream on mobile, you're going to want to copy this exact same stream key into the authentication on your Slobs mobile app or whatever app it is that you are streaming with. That way you can stream directly to your channel as well. If you are on Xbox, it's going to be a little bit different because, like I said, the Mixer platform is already set up to more easily be able to stream directly from Xbox, so you're not going to have to really deal with any of this side. To show you guys the example of what to do on your Streamlabs, so you've copied that stream key that you have, you're going to go down here to Stream, and for streaming services, you're going to do Mixer FTL. Mixer FTL is faster than light, and it is a sub-second, 0 latency streaming one. It is amazing. You're basically in the same room as your community members and you're all just hanging out in the living room playing games, creating art, having a web show, talking to each other, doing whatever it is together. And it's amazing. If you aren't able to do FTL because it does require more resources from your computer for your mobile, you can turn off low latency if you are a viewer, so you don't have to worry about your chat not being able to have the resources to watch you at that sub-second latency. But if it's having problems on your computer because your computer can't handle FTL, then you can either try lowering your bitrate, you can try lowering the resolution of your stream so that it's able to kind of compensate for that really quick engagement time better. But if all else fails, you can come down here to RTMP, which is just the regular Mixer, and click on that to start doing stuff. I always just do FTL because my computer can handle it. I also stream at 1080 and it's able to scale down so that people can choose whatever setting is easiest and most convenient for them and theirs so they can not have any stutters. And for people that do not want to have low latency, they can choose to either have it on or off, which is nice. And then of course you can select your server. You can have it be auto or just choose, like I live in Alaska, so the closest to me is going to be Seattle, Washington, but you can leave it on auto if you would prefer. Down here is going to be where your stream key is, so you're just going to copy and paste that sucker from the one that you did before here, and then boom, you're all set, you're done, and you are ready to start streaming here on whatever it is that you need to do. What I would do from this point is throw up a test stream and see how it is that it looks, see how it sounds, listen to yourself, try different things, and make sure that everything's all set up and hunky-dory diddly-dandy. So now that we've talked about how to do it on PC and on mobile, we are going to talk about how those of you who want to stream directly from your Xbox can do it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press your home button, and then you're going to want to scroll over all the way to the right over here to this little arrow box option thing, and you are going to want to go to this option down here that says Start Broadcasting. Once you hit that button, you will be brought up to this screen that's going to start populating in all of your information. Like I have already logged in, I've already changed my profile picture, my username is what I want it to be on Mixer, and boom, it has all of my stuff set up because it's already connected to it. So it knows I'm 18 plus, level 95, all of these other things. So if you've set up your account and have done that already through your mobile phone, it's going to be able to populate that, especially if you connect your Xbox and your Mixer account together. But when you go to that Start Broadcasting, which I just exited out of, unfortunately, you're also going to be able to edit your stream directly from this window, which is really nice. So you don't have to go very many different places to try and edit everything. If you have a microphone, you can turn it on. Right now I don't have the option for it. If you have camera options, you can plug in a webcam and either have it be full screen camera. You can move the camera position around to be bottom right, bottom left, top right, top left, etc. Wherever it is that you would prefer to have it be. You can do party chat, you can do your stream titles if you want to change your stream title. You can type it in and do exactly whatever it is that you want to have your stream title be here. If you want to do your party audio because you have other people in your chat with you and you're trying to co-stream or you just want to have your friend's audio on stream with you, you can turn that on. You can have chat turned on so that it pops up on your screen when you're doing stuff, and you can move your broadcast overlay to obviously be on whichever part of the screen you prefer, very similar to your webcam, wherever it is that you want to have it be. It shows you, hey, I want to have it up here. What about, how would it look if it was in the bottom left? How would it look if it was in the top left? All these other things for your options. Beyond that, when you're done and you've set up everything and it's all good and you're ready to go, you're just going to hit start broadcast and boom, it's going to start broadcasting directly to your platform as long as you've connected your Mixer account and your Xbox accounts together. If you just want to browse on Mixer, it's going to be the center tab. Very, very easy to just click on this immediately. You can go to a channel and see who's on, and if you're looking for somebody specific, so you could type in, for example, Leckakay and look up things. If your friends are on, you can do it that way. For browsing on Xbox, it's a little bit different. If people are on Xbox looking for your streams, this is how they're going to be able to do it, so they can look up your channel. I'm hosting, again, not your mom, so this is what it looks like when you're hosting somebody on Xbox with her overlay and everything else that we have. Beyond that, you can just see who's streaming, browse through everybody's streams, etc. And the higher up you are on here, the easier it is to get found. But for you as a new user to the platform, these are different ways that people on Xbox will be able to find your stream and how you can actually start streaming on Mixer just by going over to that right side and going to start broadcasting. Make sure that you set everything up on your mobile device though if you don't have a PC at all or a laptop to be able to set up and configure everything. That way everything looks good, that way you're still able to have a bio, that way you're still able to have the social thumbnail that you want to have and just have everything filled out from my tutorials on how to do that on mobile earlier in the video. And that's it! So now that you've gone through this entire video, you have all the knowledge and skills that you need to make an account, create preferences for your account, customize it so you're not a basic bitch blueberry and are all set up and good to go, and are just ready to test out your stream and see if Mixer is going to be the right platform for you to start streaming on. I really hope that it is and that this helped you out because I love Mixer and would love to see more new content creators on this platform with me. If you have any questions about this video, if there are parts that were unclear, you want more clarification on something, feel free to write them in the comments down below or come to my Mixer channel and ask me in chat. Like I said, I love talking and streaming and doing all of these things, and I'm very passionate about the streaming industry and content creation in general, so I'm free to talk about this stuff basically all the time. You can either do that, or I do have a link in my description for my Discord server, which I am in every single day, pretty often and frequently on my socials, so if you have any questions and you want to try and catch me in there instead, there are multiple avenues for you to be able to reach me and get the answers you seek. I am pretty open and I love talking to you guys, so if you have anything and you want clarification, like I said, just reach out. Share this video with your friends if they are interested in starting to stream on Mixer at all. If you found this video helpful, make sure you drop a like and let me know what kind of other content you guys would like to see about streaming and content creation. Next week is going to be a video all about how to start earning money on Mixer. Even if you are brand spanking new, you have 0 followers and are not a platform partner, it's okay. There are multiple ways that you can start earning money right now. So if you're excited for that, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel so that you can know when that comes up. I'll upload a video every single week on content creation and streaming. So if you are new, if you want advice on streaming and you think that this is going to be helpful for you, I would love to see you stick around. And like I said, I'm on my streams 6 days a week on mixer.com/Leckakay. Feel free to ask me questions in chat, join my Discord server, hit me up on socials. I would love to talk and interact with you guys more. But without taking up any more of y'all's time, I will go ahead and let you beautiful people go. Goodbye, my lovelies.
3, 2, 1, jump!